Check, 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 check. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Check,
Yep.
check,
Yep.
check.
Oh, loud. Yep.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Willowwood, where tonight your Symmes Valley Vikings host the Tartans of Sciotoville East, Sciotoville Community. Portsmouth East to us is what it was all those years.
Yeah.
I am John Sharp, joined as always by Ryan Wilson. And Ryan, I know the people at home didn't get to see it, but what a great way to start the night with the second graders singing the national anthem.
Hey, yeah, phenomenal job, John. If you're I'm not sure who the music teacher is, but
Mackenzie
if
Wise.
you got a kid in the second grade and Miss Wise, they're just an excellent job they did singing. I could hear them up here good, and I knew they were going to sing it, but I figured, most of the time younger kids and you can't hear it very good, but they just did an excellent job with
Yeah,
that.
it sounded real good.
Great
And
way to start things off.
yeah, I love it. They're studying what the War of 1812 and Francis Scott
Yeah,
Key, they said. So,
I could talk about that the whole
oh,
thing
yeah.
tonight, but I'd put everybody to sleep with that talk.
Yeah.
But John, since we left the last time, our baseball teams' seasons are over.
Yep, that didn't last long for me.
No, but at least they both made the playoffs,
Right.
though.
Uh,
And Big Blue Madness is tomorrow night.
oh,
There is
is it really?
there is a chill in the air that has not been there yet.
Yeah.
People have their jackets on here tonight. And the unfortunate part is your Symmes Valley Vikings are no longer undefeated after last week. So they'll look to rebound here tonight. So a lot of things have changed since the last
Oh,
time we were
yeah, since the
together.
last time we were here. Uh, talk about last week's game against Eastern Pike, Beaver Eastern, the Eagles up there. The Vikings come out and just kind of got punched in the mouth and never could recover.
Yeah, John, it's just a real tough first half. Like nothing worked for Symmes Valley, and I'll give Eastern credit.
Oh, yeah.
They had a lot of good athletes. They moved well. They were aggressive. And just Symmes Valley never could get on the right track. But like me and you were talking beforehand, I think there's hard to take many positives out of the game from last week, but the second half, Beaver Eastern really didn't play subs from what I could tell, even though they were up by a whole bunch, and it was a running clock, so it went by fast.
Hmm.
But the second half, the score's 6-6, right after it was 34-0 at halftime. So I'm not saying that they didn't, weren't as aggressive in their play calling and stuff in the second half, but that's still something you can take away. And while Eastern has a really good team, I think we didn't play our best either last week as well.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people ask me this week, what I thought about the score and all that, and I just said I think Beaver Eastern's better than us right now, but I don't think they're 30 points better
Right.
than Sims Valley.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if the outcome would have been any different as far as who won or not, but I think if it was played here or on a neutral field somewhere, it would likely be a closer game.
yeah.
Everybody was hyped up for that, and you could tell the whole community up there was hyped up
Oh,
for it
yeah, and
last
they
week.
should be.
So
They should be very excited. They've got
yeah,
a really good football
they do.
team,
Yep.
and it'll be exciting as the season winds down and we get into the playoffs here. What
Yeah,
how everything
and
looks.
a huge game tonight with implications for Sims Valley too is Beaver Eastern plays Notre Dame tonight. Both teams undefeated. So if Notre Dame would happen to beat Beaver Eastern tonight, if you're Sims Valley, your conference championship's still in front of you if you can win out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that'll happen or not, but
Right.
it should be a good game tonight. And that game is at Notre Dame tonight. So down there in Old Spartan Stadium.
Oh yeah. That'd be interesting. We'll try to keep up with all the scores with you guys tonight and keep
Yep.
you updated on what's going on. If you're tuning in, we sure do appreciate you being on here. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in all season. We've only got one more game for sure
Yep.
next week, and then we'll have to see where we land in the playoffs. And Ryan, where are we right now as far as the ranking?
I
Do you
think
happen to
we
know?
we dropped out. I checked it earlier in the week. We dropped out of the top 4 in our region, which means we wouldn't get a bye, but I think we would still host a first round game. I'm looking right now, John. Yeah,
All right.
we're number 5 in our region, so the top 4 get a bye, but I'm assuming we would still host the first round game. And I really think if we went out, there's still an opportunity for us to get a first round bye. But
Oh yeah,
just like every week in every sport, you need to win the game in front of you tonight, right?
that's
That's
right.
most important, right? Win the game in front of you tonight.
Well, you know, I don't believe East has won a game yet this year.
Yeah,
But if it, I mean, it's been the same, when we played and the years I've coached, East is going to come out and they are going to play hard.
yeah, yeah,
They are not going to come out here and just lay down.
yeah.
So
They
the
always
Vikings will just have to come out and just take control from the beginning.
they always play with a lot of fight, John. Hey, it's really kind of discouraging for me and you to see a school that was once, they were good in almost every
Oh,
sport, back in the day. I was thinking about that today, and just in the last few years. Now they've had some good teams. They had a pretty decent football team there here 2 or 3 years ago, but the numbers are just down for the school and stuff. And so I'm glad that they're able to come here tonight, though, because I know they had to cancel one game earlier this year because they had some kids hurt and sick and just
yeah.
didn't have enough to field a team. So
Yeah, I mean, back in the '90s, they were winning the
yeah,
SOC and several sports
right,
and competitive in everything.
yeah,
And a lot in that area, in Scioto County, especially in that area of East, New Boston,
yeah,
Clay,
yeah,
you know, that area right there, and Portsmouth, the Trojans, everything, just has changed over the years
yeah.
as far as population and
It
everything, and
it's
it's made it tough for
it's
them.
still so surprising to me that Clay, New Boston, and Sciotaville community here this evening have been able to keep their doors open and haven't been consolidated into a larger school. I was shocked that, Clay and New Boston, they both built new high schools
Yeah.
here recently. And I love to see it. I don't
Oh,
want those schools to go away, right?
right,
We
exactly.
like the tradition and
Yeah.
everything, but just in our state, in our country, around, you see a lot of consolidation of
Yes.
the smaller schools. So
Yeah, especially within that kind of radius that they are in.
right.
It's a pretty. I mean, you can almost walk from East to New Boston.
Absolutely, yeah. And then
A-
Clay is just, over
Just
the
over the
hill there,
hill,
over
right?
Rosemont there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And but yes, I do love it, and I would love for some of these kids I coached, and as they've gotten older, to play in that New Boston gym.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was really something,
Yeah.
for all the years that, how many games was played in that gym is just unbelievable. But
Yeah.
and I mean, they got a great new school and all that.
Yeah.
And I still like East Gym is still,
East Gym's a tough gym to play in, too,
oh
and they're
yeah,
still playing in it. So, yeah, it's
it's a
pretty
tough
tough.
place to go and win.
Yeah.
But that's basketball. Let's get back here to football. We're almost to basketball season. That's what I was telling. I had some people over at the house there this evening, and it's my niece, and she's like, "Who do you guys play?" I said, "Portsmouth East," and she's like, "Oh wow, really?" I was like, "Yeah," and said, they're uh, always play us tough, so it's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see how it turns out.
Yeah, and like a couple years ago, we still call them Portsmouth East because that's what they always
Yeah,
were. But
yeah.
now they're actually what Sciotaville Community
Community,
because they're
yes,
not part of the Portsmouth City School District, right?
right.
So they're just a community school. But like to me and you, they'll always be
They'll
Portsmouth
always be
East.
East.
Yeah.
Yep. Still looking for somebody to run the chains. That may delay us a little bit. Now, there was a few years ago, and I really gave a referee an earful for it. They flagged Symmes Valley for not having enough people to work the chains.
Oh boy.
Symmes Valley actually got a penalty,
Yeah.
and And I mean, I let the official have it
Yeah.
because I think that's silly
Yeah.
to punish the home team.
Yeah.
You know, the coaching staff shouldn't have to worry about trying to get
Yeah.
somebody on the chains,
Yeah.
and you're going to flag them for it.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm not really. I see two people over there to
Yeah.
work the chains.
Yeah.
Um.
Somebody from looks like somebody from East may step in.
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's
commendable right
awful
there.
sportsmanlike of them
Yeah.
to step
He
in.
even took his sweatshirt off. We don't care if you keep your sweatshirt on,
Yeah, you
bud.
can keep your sweatshirt on, buddy. You're doing the work.
It's you ain't
Yeah.
gonna cheat. Be almost impossible to cheat
Hey,
in
and
the chain gang.
like we talking, John was talking before the game. People listening on here tonight, if you're listening to this later on, local businesses in the area. You're looking
Oh,
for a sponsorship. You could sponsor to, pay just a little bit to, I'd say some of them younger kids, you give them a little bit of money, they'd probably be more likely to go over and do
well,
it. And then every time we'd mention you too, right?
right? Yeah. I mean, I'd love if you want to sponsor the chain gang with gift cards or whatever. You hit me up on Facebook. I'll get you in line with that and
I,
make sure they get it. And because it is something that is very important
yeah.
for these home games.
Oh yeah, you got to have it. Yeah, it's important. Yeah.
All right, so number 10,
This
Lyndon
gonna be
Williams will kick it off.
onside. No, it's
Little
a
onside
squib.
kick, and they got it. East got it. They cannot advance it. So Portsmouth East gets the hop, gets the right bounce, and they'll have it first and 10 right at about the
I
48-yard line.
don't know what happened there.
Well, I think one player went up to block,
Yeah,
because that's certain people's job if that happens, and then
I'm
he
not
couldn't
sure.
block everybody. Okay.
What was that?
Uh, Getting some messages here.
Okay. Turn your volume up,
Yeah.
please.
Okay,
Okay.
we can do that.
Check. Here we are.
Here we go.
I don't have any problem being louder, but I don't want to blow anybody's
That's
eardrums out.
exactly right.
Me and John are pretty loud in our own headsets here now, so if I can increase it any more, I don't think. Ooh, that's really loud
I'm
there.
I'm I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting, old bud.
Looky here, John. They're in the old wing T here,
Wing T, that's
coming right
number
at
10.
you.
That's the kicker, Lyndon Williams with the run.
Yep.
He'll gain about 2, be second down and 8.
Maynard on the tackle there, John. We
Tackled by Asher Maynard.
we haven't seen this formation all year. I'm pretty sure. Well, we saw it in the scrimmage. Um, John sounds good. Ryan is still low. Do you think I'm?
He checked that.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
All right. All right.
John is
Second down and about 8 here for the East.
almost seems like right up the middle again.
I couldn't see who that was.
They're getting a pretty good drive there.
Got a pretty good push there.
I mean, I know they haven't won many games this year, but I mean, they're when we played Green, who hadn't won very many games, I think felt like Green was really young and undersized. Looking at
Mm-hmm.
Portsmouth East, or they don't look like they're undersized to me, John.
Nope.
And they've gained 5 yards on 2 downs already. So
That carry there was by Bobby Bryant. Gain of about 4, be 3rd and 5 here for East as they come to the line.
Symmes Valley going to crowd the box here now.
Maynard gets through, but
Yep.
unable to make a tackle. But right there was, I'm trying to see who that was,
Caleb.
53, Caleb Mount.
Yep, Caleb Mount with the
Makes
tackle
a
there.
tackle.
Yeah, Maynard blitzed and got through, but he got the quarterback and he'd already handed it off. So
That run there by Purnell, Tyson Purnell, that's a no gain, be 4th and 5, and we'll see what East elects to do here. Coaching staff for the East Tartans, head coach Adam Bailey, assistant coach Thomas Cottle, Boyd Bailey, Austin Ballman, and Scott Purtis. East will come to the line, going to
probably
go
try
for
to
it.
get him to jump here, John, I would figure. Long snap count.
Yep. Timeout.
East.
East. That'd be their first. Timeout. That's not my ink pen. There we go.
John, I haven't seen any film on East or anything, but they seem to be pretty well coached, though. Everything is, I don't even know what you call that offense. I called it a wing something, but, it's from olden days gone by, right? So trying to get the volume adjusted. If you
Yeah,
guys can't hear us
yeah,
at
if you
home,
can't
and
hear
if
us very well, we're trying to
and
get
you
her in
can,
there.
we have the chat going here, and I'm watching it. So if we're too loud now or not loud enough, you can hit us up in the chat as well. We'll try to get it adjusted.
Our main man, Josh Cooper, helping us out. He's always with us, but tonight he's here, but not right here with us.
Yeah.
And he is messaging us, letting us know what adjustments we need to make, and we sure do appreciate. We appreciate him. We don't mention him enough.
Yeah. He's doing a
Josh
great
Cooper
job
over the IT here at Symmes Valley, and I know he does more than just that, but we sure do appreciate him. Here's East in a crazy looking formation. Now moving play clock down to 15 as they will punt. Back deep for the Vikings will be Grady Holland as he drifts back. I believe that's Williams on the punt. The snap is low and it is loose. It's still loose. They're going to call him down. Even
Valley jumps on it. Doesn't really matter at that point. Ball's going to be recovered there. And I'm sorry, East fans. I jinxed you on that, saying how well run you are. Everything looked right, and then have a bad snap on the next play. So.
All right, so the Vikings will take over 1st and 10 on the bad snap on the punt. Looks like they'll be right at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
All right, John, we got 54 people watching on the live broadcast tonight, so we're glad to have all of you on here with us.
Yeah, glad to have you. Vikings come out. Trips to the left, single to the right. Carpenter will take the snap, fake to Maynard, gets it out quick to Jackson Fields.
Got some good blockers out there.
But makes a nice move. Gets enough for a Symmes Valley 1st down.
Basically a screen play to your slot receiver there, and you got Stroud and Holland both setting up blocks down the field there to get him going.
Vikings right back to the line. Fields and Stroud to the left, Holland and Rolfe to the right.
Bad snap here.
Ball is loose. Carpenter takes his time, picks it up, and he'll just be tackled there pretty quick by number 50. That is, we don't have a number 50.
We don't have a 50.
So we'll say that's 52, Landon Clark, since that's a linebacker, defensive lineman.
Yeah. So Symmes Valley also from a bad snap. That puts them way behind the chains here, John.
Yeah, that's a 2nd down and
top of Kitts Hill.
At least.
Yeah.
My driveway.
Yeah.
Russell split to the left, trips to the right. Carpenter drops back, flips it out to Fields again. He's hit immediately, tackled. Ooh.
Nice play there.
Nice play, number two, Levi Boyd.
Yep. Good aggressive tackle there. It's a little after the ball stuff, but that coach is taking care of that right away, sorting that out.
So the Vikings come back to the line, 3rd down. Carpenter all alone.
John, this should be 4th down. Did we get it? We got a 1st down on the first play.
Over the middle, missed Maynard, almost intercepted by number 3, Tyson Purnell. Let's see what the Vikings elect to do here.
Maynard's still down. I don't know. He's getting up now.
He's getting up, just slow to get up.
Who was that running with him there? Is that Stroud?
Yeah.
Yep, Stroud. I felt like, running similar patterns there. Stroud looked like he was a little bit more open, but Carpenter trying to put it up there for his main man, Maynard, to make a play on it, just not able to do so on that one.
Looks like the Vikings will go for it here from about the 36-yard line, 4th down and a long way to go.
You're just running go routes on this, right, John, or what?
Or a hook and ladder. Well, hang on, we got officials coming over. I don't know what's going on.
Something's happening.
Flag on the play.
Uh-oh. I think they're maybe just stating because Maynard was down for a little bit, he has to come out this play.
Maybe,
I'm not really sure. Coaches are talking to him, though. He seems to be okay, which is the important part. So the Vikings still not getting off to a real good start here this evening, John. Let's see what they got up their sleeve here on 4th down.
4th down at about 37. Snap to Carpenter. Flushed out of the pocket. Will throw a nice throw.
Nice
caught by Fields.
The 15. He's not enough for a 1st down.
Not going to be enough for a 1st down, but
good pitch and catch, though.
But we do have a flag on the play.
That's going to be a hold, I think. Nope. I'm not sure what the call's going to be, John. I think it's a hold.
Yeah, I think it's
Nope.
going to be on Symmes Valley. It's either going to be the ball there at the end of the play or they'll repeat fourth down.
Yep, it's a
And it's a
hold on
hold.
Sims. Oh
They'll
no, it's
decline it.
decline it. Yep, so they get the ball.
Yeah, they'll get the ball right there where the play was dead, right inside
John,
the 15.
I think I'd almost took that penalty there. The odds of you getting better field position on the next play is probably high. I guess you do give them another shot at it, but it's
Yeah.
going to be fourth and what, 30 or 40.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was already 37, so
Yeah,
another 10-yard penalty. I mean, you're half the field.
yeah, I know what I'm saying. You flip the field there. So East, just like you said, John, you called it off there at the get-go. Haven't won a game this year, but they're holding their own here in the early going out here in Willowwood.
So from about the 12, be first down and 10 for the East Tartans as
So
they come to the line.
can't see
Vikings
what's going
all
on
over.
there.
I believe that was Williams there, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Tackled in there by Mount, and couldn't tell who. That was Zane Wilson, I believe, getting out of there.
Off the bottom of the pile there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here, John. Window's a little bit dirty up here. I can't really see that well out of it.
Program over at the main gate tonight, being sold by the volleyball team. Those programs all have numbers.
So second down and 10 for East
Drawing a few
as they will come to the line.
additional gifts to give away.
And
Hand off to Purnell.
yep.
Hand off from Ballman, the quarterback. He's
Now
a
Maynard
freshman.
comes out there with the ball, John, but they're saying he was already down.
And let's see.
By a host of Vikings.
Gain of about one. Be third down and 9 here for the Tartans. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, East comes right out of the gate with an onside kick and recovers.
Yep.
Was able to move the ball a little bit, but wasn't able to get a first down. Punted. Wasn't able to punt it. It was a bad snap, and then Symmes Valley went.
Well, now they're shotgun here, John.
Yep, shotgun.
Ball's
Ball is loose.
Stroud got it.
Stroud is on it. Symmes Valley will take over inside the 10-yard line, first and goal.
Yep.
Williams on the carry.
So he's tried a little something different there, John, out of the shotgun, and ball comes out and Stroud jumps on it. So Symmes Valley going to get good field position here.
Yes, sir. First and goal for the Vikings from the 9-yard line. Your coaches for Symmes Valley, we always forget to mention head coach Ben Ferguson, assistant coaches Trent Carpenter, Brad Carpenter, John Carell, Eric Holland, Nate Colgrove, Caleb Eplin, Michael Roth, Chris LaFawn, Kyle Meadows, and Seth Jones. Carpenter in the shotgun takes the snap, hands to Maynard. Big hole, walks it in. Touchdown, Symmes Valley.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Nice job there up front by the Vikings. Good job by Maynard firing through that hole straight into the end zone. That's more what like we was looking for in this game here from the Vikings, John, and they get back on track here.
So a one-play drive for the Vikings, 9 yards and a touchdown. Asher Maynard with 6:31 left here in the first quarter. Miguel Ferreira will kick the extra point. Grady Holland will hold. I believe Andy Stroud is the snapper. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up.
Right down the middle, John.
Good.
Kick was good.
6:31 left in the first quarter. Vikings on the board, 7-0.
That's what you want to do, John. When you get turnovers, you want to take advantage of it right away, and Vikings able to put the ball in the end zone there.
Nice big hole there for Maynard, like
Yeah.
you said. Great job by the offensive line to create that big hole, and he just walked it in.
Yep. We weren't expecting, for this game to be close here tonight, John, but I'll give credit to East. They came out with a game plan, and therefore, it's worked a little bit for them there, but ball security has been a problem for them. They fumbled the snap on the punt, and then they fumbled it when they tried to run that shotgun play there. It's really hurt them. When you're running a run-only style offense like that, you really got to you can't bad plays will kill you, right?
Yeah.
You know, you lose 4 or 5 yards, you're behind schedule then, and then you have to try to pass something you're not really used to doing. So
Yes, sir. And the way Asher Maynard ran that, and he kind of gave the guy he met right at the goal line a little bump. He might have been watching old Scattaboo there last night.
yeah, he ain't going to do the standing backflip like Scattaboo does. Though. Have you seen him do that? That's
Yeah,
impressive.
that is impressive.
That is impressive.
That is impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive for a big man to be able to do that.
Oh,
right?
yeah. All right, kicking off for the Vikings.
And you know, with a last name like Scattaboo, you were born to play football, right?
That's right. That's right. Back deep for the Tartans is
Here's an
Purnell and Williams. It's a squibber recovered there by number 2, Levi Boyd.
Symmes Valley still tinkering into the. We're in the 8th game of the season here now. Still tinkering with our kickoff and how to cover it best and when to kick it deep and when not to. We've seen the transition of it, John, in several games this year.
Yep.
Wasn't many kickoffs last week, so there wasn't much to work.
Right, yeah.
The only time we scored was the absolute last play of the game. So
1st and 10 for East from the 35. Now they got some guys split out. 2 to the right, 1 back in the
they do.
backfield.
Yep, got twins out here. Now they're going to run it the other way.
Hand off.
Good run.
Yeah, nice run there. Number 45, Bobby Bryant.
He's going to have their first down of the night on that run.
That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Tartans.
Brian with the run.
So John East comes out. He could have just folded there. Good. They split out two wide on the long side here and then run it to the short side and pick up their first down of the night.
Same set, opposite side to the left. Turn and hand off.
Same play.
Yep.
Maynard's in the
Right
hole
there,
that time,
Maynard.
though. The hole was there again, but Maynard filled it just like a linebacker's supposed to, John, and just took the runner immediately down.
Bryant, the ball carrier, met there, like you said, by Asher Maynard with the tackle. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, be 2nd down.
They made him right in the hole on that one. Yeah, you mentioned Scattaboo. That game last night is just NFL can just flip on a dime. It just never flips for the Browns. It only flips bad for the Browns.
10 on the play clock, no comment there. Snap, give to Williams on the end around. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 2, be 3rd down.
Williams on the run.
Nice play call there, but just didn't,
Yep.
the Vikings just ready for it there. We ran something similar to that under Jeff Saunders, where you'd have a wing like that and kind of a reverse.
You can remember the plays we run under Jeff Saunders?
Yeah.
I can.
Wing right, 29 reverse.
Wing right 29 reverse, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was it. Trent Carpenter in the wing.
I
On
see.
the wing at the end of the line and coming through.
Is that 8th grade year?
We ran it both years, but yeah.
Oh.
2 split to the right, pitch out to Williams.
Oh, nice play by
nice.
Beckham Roth out here.
Beckham Roth making
Now,
a
sitting
great
at home,
tackle.
that's how you tackle. Hit him with his shoulder, drove him down to the ground. Great play by Roth.
Yeah, I got off these blocks to make that tackle.
Yeah, great play there by
Got
by
off
freshman.
got off the guy trying to block him. So
And he didn't.
just
He
it.
didn't hit the guy high and bear hug him. He didn't. He form tackled him, put his shoulder in his midsection, and drove him down.
Textbook.
Yep.
4th and about 16, maybe 17 here for the Tartans. Let's see what they decide to do. Looks like they will punt. Let's see if they can get a little better snap.
Punt's coming here. Yeah.
Snapper is Tyson Purnell, the senior. Good snap, a little high, but he's able to handle it. Williams does get it off.
Short kick. It's high, but it's short.
Yep.
You see your coaches yelling, "Get away!" because
Yep.
they're going to get good field position out of that. They don't want any
Uh-oh.
turnover there.
Punt will be down right at about the 43-yard line where the Vikings will take over 1st and 10. And we'll see what the Vikings decide to come out and do here on this drive now that they've got some room. See if they try to open it up a little bit with the pass here on this drive.
I would look for some more passing. Of course, again, on the first series, the bad snap there, misplayed snap, really set them back and got them behind schedule on that. Had a hard time getting back over it. So we'll see what happens here. I'd look for ball to be put in the air here on this series, John.
Vikings come out, 2 split each way. Coach Brad Carpenter and Seth Jones putting the signs in. Carpenter in the shotgun, flanked by Maynard. Snap to Carpenter, fake to Maynard. Maynard's rolling out ahead. Flip out wide. Looks like Grady Holland
Nice
making a
move.
nice catch. Nice move, still on his feet. Gain of about 9. Be second down and 1 for the Vikings.
Brought down by Boyd.
Nice job by Carpenter there, avoiding the rush and getting it out to Holland. A nice yak there from Grady Holland. Makes a nice move, get some yards after the catch.
Yeah, breaks a tackle and then makes a nice move to keep going up the field. That's actually a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 for the Vikings. Same set, Maynard to the opposite side. Snap to Carpenter. Quick throw out to Stroud. He runs into a guy. Can't bring him down.
Good tackle there, though, by number 2.
Yeah, number 2 there.
Levi Boyd.
Yep. Nice tackle, but that's enough for a Symmes Valley first down.
Yep. Good job of hanging on is all I was saying, John.
Oh, yeah.
Stroud made a good move. I thought he got away from him, but he hung on to him and wouldn't let him.
1st and 10 from the 46. Same set.
Here comes
Snap to Carpenter. Out quick. Beckham Roth.
Roth, good run. Roth,
making a nice
good run
move,
by
cutting
Roth.
all the way across. Got a Jackson Fields out blocking.
Now he's got a burst.
He's still on his feet, and he's tackled inside the 5. He's going to be right at the 2, maybe the 1-yard line.
Whatever he ate before the game today, John, they need to be given to all of them because he looks like he come to play tonight.
Yeah, he had an extra gear there. Oh, we do have a
that's
flag on the field, though.
What is that?
I don't know what that was. Is that crackback block, maybe?
I don't know.
I believe that's what it is, crackback block. And way he ran across the field, I figured that's what that was.
Is that 15 yards?
I believe so.
10, yep, going to be 15, John, I believe.
So, Vikings right back where they started. Just about. So, 1st and 10, 1st and 20 now.
Yeah.
For the Vikings. Maybe just under 20.
Yeah, just under 20, John.
Snap to Carpenter. Right. He'll get it out quick to Levi Russell. Same kind of play.
Grass. He's got some
Same
grass.
play, and he's got some room.
Can he put the Jets on here, John? He's going to try to outrun them.
Tackle by number 3, Tyson Purnell with a nice tackle.
Purnell had the angle on him, and Russell just couldn't outrun him. But he put the afterburners on there. Nice play by Russell. And you're right, John. That's the same play to the opposite side.
Yep.
No flags this time.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Looks like the ball's right at the 20-yard line.
John, you think this one's coming to Roth over here this time? Same kind of play?
Same kind of play, same kind of set. Quick throw. Actually to Fields. Fields makes a nice cut. Gets it to about the 10. He'll be close to another Symmes Valley first down. Yes, be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Vikings right back to the line, quick, trips to the right. Vikings, same kind of setup play there. Throw to Holland. Holland still on his feet.
In the end zone, John.
He is in for the touchdown, Grady Holland.
Nice fight there from number 3, Grady Holland. Basically getting more yak there, but that was just a grit yak there, just bulling his way into the end zone.
Miguel Fiera will kick the extra point as the Vikings get into the end zone one more time. Hold. I was wrong. It's Stroud is not snapping. I think it's Mount snapping.
And
yes,
good again.
And the extra point is good. So with 1:41 left in the first quarter, the Vikings strike again. It's 14-0. Symmes Valley.
Yeah, so John, just as we discussed, no running on that drive at all. It was all passing, and really the same play there a couple plays in a row. I hated that really good run by Roth got taken back, but another really good run there by Russell, and then really good effort there from Holland on the last catch there.
Yep. So let's look at some scores here. I got a couple scores.
Okay.
Early on, Ironton 21, Fairland 0 in the first quarter.
I kind of thought that one.
I kind of thought that was coming. First quarter, Beaver Eastern 7, Notre Dame 0.
Now, Sims Valley fans wants Notre Dame to win that game. If I was a betting man, I would bet on the Eagles, but
You
never
never
know.
know.
Notre
That's
Dame's
right.
good too.
In the first quarter, South Gallia 22, Green 0. The Gallia Academy Blue Devils 14, Chesapeake 0.
Chesapeake just having a
Tough year.
tough year. Another team I see on having a tough year as I've ever seen them have is the Waverly Tigers.
Waverly Tigers down 20-0 in the first quarter to the Wheelersburg Pirates.
Yeah.
Rock Hill 7, Portsmouth 0 as Miguel Fiera tees it up. He will kick it.
Onside?
Kind of an onside squibber.
Yep.
52. Landon Clark will recover it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the East Tartans will take over first and 10 right at about the 48-yard line. See if we got any other scores.
Symmes Valley Fall Festival is sponsored by
Looks like Westfall Mustangs out of Williamsport, Ohio, 7. The Huntington Huntsmen of Chillicothe, 6. No score with South Point Colgrove. No score with Oak Hill and Valley.
Oh, South Point Colgrove score. I'm interested to see that one.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see
I
how that one
think
goes tonight as well.
you know, most people think and records indicate Colgrove and Rock Hill the best two teams in the OVC, but you know, Sims Valley beat Portsmouth or not Portsmouth, Chesapeake and South Point, so
East, first and 10.
tight
Williams in the
formation.
motion. Handoff up the middle. Couldn't quite tell who that was. Nice run. That's 45. That's Bryant up the middle.
So on Madden, you'd call that like a fullback dive play,
Yeah.
John, right? The old fullback dive. That may even have been on Tecmo Bowl,
And maybe.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Showing our age here now, aren't
Give
we?
it to Bo Jackson.
Yeah. His was usually on the outside, right?
It didn't matter. we wasn't allowed to pick the Raiders. Nobody was allowed to play with the Raiders.
Because it wasn't fair, yeah.
Yep. Pitch out to Williams out to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. He's tackled over there right at the 40, say the 46, I would say. It's going to be third down.
Well, Bo Jackson might still be running if it wasn't for your Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, put him out. I was watching that game, too.
Yeah.
He was running all over us and broke his hip.
That was the late game. There's always
Yeah.
the late game because it's in Los Angeles. It's a
Mhm.
late game that week.
Yep. Yeah, and that was a shame because, I mean, he was
Oh,
he
man.
was fun to watch, baseball and
Just a
football.
phenomenal
unbelievable.
athlete. Go if you haven't seen Bo Jackson, if you're listening tonight, go Google and see some
Yeah,
highlight
watch some
videos.
highlights. He's
Freak
unbelievable.
athlete. Pitch coming this way? Nope.
Nope.
Fullback dive.
Bryant up the middle. He may have enough for the
I
first
think he
down.
does. Somebody hit him hard and knocked him down there. I didn't catch who that was.
Oh no, they got him marked short, so it's going to be fourth and short
Fourth
here.
and short. I
Wow.
figure
I
push
thought-
push.
Yeah, I thought he had that.
Did you see that last night too? 4 times in a row they run the tush push. Come on.
Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think
Oh, it's terrible. Nobody wants to watch. If I want to watch that, I'll turn a rugby game on.
I understand. That used to be
You
the
see-
rule where you wasn't allowed to push.
You see that guy jump though? They're showing it live today, and the
Oh, yeah?
guards jumping. They're in there so tight you can't tell.
Right.
Oh, I was wrong. It's a sneak.
Sneak, and yeah, it looks like he may have it.
I believe he got it.
See
Yeah, I
where-
believe he
depends on
got
where
it.
they mark him down at.
Yep.
They got in there pretty quick. They might have to measure here. This is going to be pretty tight.
A first
No.
down. Yep.
Chris Meenick says, I don't need a measurement. That's a first down. I didn't mention who the officials are tonight. I do have the who they are. Your referee is Chris Meenick.
He's
Your
been
umpire is Nate Newton. Head linesman Jim Jackson. Line judge Richard Nash. Back judge Jeremy Slusher. And center judge Jacob Meenick. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Symmes Valley 14, East 0. And Ryan, you got some stats there you might want to
Well,
talk about for the first 7 weeks.
John, I'm going to have to invest in those things you have on your face
You
too.
want to borrow mine?
No, that's okay. I hold it far enough away here. I think I can get it. But you got Bronx Carpenter on the season, John, even after last week's tough game. 1,700 yards passing, 1,702 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. So that's a quarterback rating of 119. So Carpenter having a good season there, and then rushing. As far as rushing goes, I don't know if we have totals for the season. Rushing yards is what I'm looking for here. Yeah, there it is. Rushing, you got Maynard, 352 yards, 12 touchdowns on the season, so having a real good season. Fields with 31 catches, 619 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And then you got Maynard also on defense. You know, he's everywhere making tackles on defense. He's got 48 tackles on the season on defense there. So those guys have been standing out really for him all year. And then, close behind, you got Caleb Mount with 46 tackles as well. I'll say he's all over the place too on defense. And Aiden Freeman not far behind that with 36.
Stats brought to you by Eric Holland.
Yeah.
We appreciate Coach Holland getting those up here for us
We
every
do,
week
yeah. Yeah.
because it does give us something to talk about.
Yep.
1st and 10 for East. They come to the line. Purnell. I'm lying. That's number 5. That's Ballman under center. He'll turn and hand off to Bryant up the middle. Gain of a couple yards. Be second down for the Tartans. Ryan, there is something a little different here tonight. Mike Patterson couldn't make it out, so you got Adam Korn on the PA call tonight.
The Cobb father, right?
That's right.
That's what he is on TikTok. He shared a Smart Aleck video on TikTok with me this week about how bad the Browns were.
Yeah. Well, he's not lying. I just hope the quarterback we took from him can win a few games for us. Play clock under 5. They're not going to get it off. They let it go. Hand off pitches to Purnell. He has nowhere to go.
Oh, ball's loose.
I think they recovered it.
They did recover it. Yep.
Covered there by 21. Tackett. That's Bruce Tackett. So that's going to be 3rd down, and we'll say 12.
John, one thing, too, with this, them running the ball a lot, and East has had the ball quite a bit this first half. The first half is flying by, too. We're well into the second quarter here. We've had many games this year where, Symmes Valley passes it all the time, and the other team's passing it all the time,
Right,
Games take a lot longer.
Yeah, you have a lot of stopped clock.
Yep.
10:35 left to go here. East going to have to hurry. Play clock under 5.
They got it off. Here comes the pitch.
Pitch to Williams.
He's got a little space.
Outside. Nice shot coming up there, Jackson Fields.
Yep.
Williams brought down by Fields.
He had a head of steam, and somebody turned him around. Jackson Fields ended up getting him in the back, but he was coming right at him. And
it's going to be 4th and about 8.
That's what you look for your secondary to do there, right? You look for your secondary to come up and make tackles.
Fourth down here for the Tartans. See if they've got some trickery up their sleeve. They're going to have to hurry. Play clock is down to 10.
I'd say they'll have to take a timeout here, John. Yep.
Coach Bailey says, give me a timeout.
With
9:47 left here in the first half. With Symmes Valley up 14-0. East will take their second timeout of the first half.
John, this morning in the news, LeBron James out 3 to 4 weeks, I think they said, to start the season with sciatica. We can relate to that. I think that's like an old man thing. No, it's bad. I've had it before, and it is not fun.
No, it is not fun.
But it just kind of shows he's getting older in years. I mean, no matter how well you take care of your body, and obviously he takes care of his body well, things wear out in your back and stuff. And
especially doing what he's doing. I mean, he's not running on any kind of padding of any kind. It's a hardwood floor, and I don't care what your shoes are or anything over the years. It's just going to wear out. I don't know if you remember this or not, but back when we were coaching, he was in high school.
Yeah.
And I know Coach Carpenter at that time was trying to get a scrimmage with Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's, or at least scrimmage somewhere in the same, like at the same gym, almost like a, like a kind of a summer deal where you scrimmage other people. He said didn't with them. That would have been cool.
Remind me at halftime, speaking of that, we'll talk about the basketball schedule. Whoa.
All right. Good to talk about. East may fake it. They're going to run a special play here. That ball
is loose. Oh.
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass from Williams. Well, I tell you what, you throw something strong out there, you got a lot of blockers in front of you. But that'll go down as an incomplete pass, and it'll be 1st and 10 as the Vikings will take over on downs at the 40-yard line.
And John, I again want to say I'm impressed with East football team and their coaching staff based on what their record was and what I was expecting coming
Mhm.
in here to tonight. Right? They're giving effort, and they seem to have things put together. You can tell their coaches are trying all kind of different things to make things work.
Well, and that says a lot about your kids and
Yeah, it
also a
does.
lot about your coaching staff.
Yep.
I mean, because it's tough,
Yeah.
you know, coming out this, with having a season like that and just to keep showing up.
Oh,
Oh, nice little play here is a pitch to Fields and then
a
a
shovel
toss to
pass.
Maynard.
So
That's
that's
not real
Maynard on the carry.
common,
so that was a pitch out to Fields and then a shovel pass forward to Maynard.
and it was complete.
Just get your athletes in space. Now the officials are going to talk about it. See, make sure they're okay with that. He was behind the line of scrimmage though, so
Yeah,
as long as you're behind the line of scrimmage, you can pass it. Not sure what the conversation is about here.
I know East had a. I think they were questioning something there.
Yep. So,
Let's see what they come up with.
and that would be
No flag.
nothing. Let's play on. Roll that clock. Roll that clock. What are we doing now? Oh,
I don't know. Oh
oh,
well,
who's the
now we got a
flag? Oh, the
flag.
flag is on their coach.
Yep. Sideline warning
Their coach
against
is
the,
not happy about something.
he's just gonna give him a warning, which is the good thing to do. But he's gonna have to back up or he's gonna get it again.
He just wants an explanation.
Yeah, and I don't blame him
Yeah.
if you really thought that was. But I mean, it was a legitimate pitch backwards, a lateral, and then a pass forward. I think he's maybe wanting illegal, maybe an illegal man downfield, since
I'm
it
not
took so long to
sure.
develop.
He's looking for something, but I mean, they're not going to call that flag at this point. You may get your point across, so they'll call it the next time, right? He can't say, "Oh, you're right," and then I'm going to throw a
Right.
flag on the last play at
Yeah.
this point. There's definitely something in that play that he didn't like.
That's the only thing I could come up with because, I mean, it was pretty obvious that it was a lateral and then a
Now
pass
the
forward.
official's going to come over to this side, have a conversation with
Let's see if we can hear in.
Coach Ferguson. I can't hear. The official at Eastern had a mic on last week. My hearing's shot. There's no chance of me hearing what they're saying
I
down
think
there.
he's just explaining to him what they're questioning.
I don't think
But
I'm used to seeing Coach Ferguson without a hat on.
I know that's kind of odd. I didn't really. I hadn't
Yeah,
looked a couple times. Maybe he just forgot it.
yeah. Maybe he's trying to switch things up after last week.
Maybe. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
See what we come out and do here. Put the ball in the air, John.
Yep.
Ooh,
Carpenter looks to throw. Throws.
got.
Oh,
Oh, just missed him.
just a little high there for Russell. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings. Oh, let's see. Pull these scores back up in case we got any updates there, Ryan. Yeah, nothing new here. All right.
Okay, here we go.
2nd down and 10 for the Vikings. Two each way.
Oh, got
Whistles.
motion or timeout.
I didn't even see a flag.
I don't see a flag. I'm not sure what's going on here, John.
Illegal shift? Did they? No? No idea.
Didn't like something.
Something there wasn't right.
Maybe something from the concession stand. I'm getting the whiff of the concession
Oh,
stand
I
with
am
my head
too
stuck out
tonight.
this window. Oh,
Oh, past the Roth. And right there is big number 72 right on top of it. Dakota Cook.
nice catch by Roth, but nowhere to go.
He's right back at right about the line of scrimmage.
I looked away. I didn't really see that play developing, and whatever it was, it did not develop very good.
3rd and 10 is another one of those little, kind of like a little bubble screen, and 72 there on the end. He read it. 3rd and 10 for the Vikings.
They throw the ball
Snap to
down the
Carpenter.
field now.
Looking. He'll swing it out to Maynard. Maynard going to go up the sideline. He's going to drag 72 with him a little ways.
Got about 3 or 4 yards of it, John, but
make it a little more manageable here on third down. Vikings going to go quick.
Yep.
Carpenter bringing them up to the line. If 72, he's going to go down. He
Yep.
is not going to be able to make it.
I
That is
don't know if it's a cramp or a leg or.
Dakota Cook. It looked like an ankle the way he kind of looked there after the play.
Yeah. East trainer coming over, Symmes Valley trainer in there as well.
Well, let's take a look at these scores here.
I got to start writing things down. I got things in my head to say, and then I can't ever get them out.
Writing them down will help.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the play happens, and I don't want to disrupt the play right in the middle of the
Oh,
play.
right. I
Yeah.
understand. You need some
Yeah,
notes. Yeah,
yeah,
you want some paper here, bud?
That's old age kicking
Between
in.
glasses and now need
I know. I'm
notes.
falling apart.
Yeah.
Falling apart.
Second quarter. I think that's popcorn we smell, by the
It
way.
smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Second quarter in Ironton, the Fighting Tigers 28, Fairland 0. Ooh. Second quarter in Portsmouth, the Eastern Eagles 21, Notre Dame 0.
Now, there's two ways to look at that. It's bad because if Notre Dame doesn't beat them, we can't win the conference. But if Eastern's beating Notre Dame like that at Notre Dame, you got to feel better about your chances next week too. So
here we go. Fourth down and about 6 for the Vikings. Snap to Carpenter. Got all kinds of time. Throws.
got a guy
Got a
open.
man open. I can't tell who
Stroud.
it is. Is that?
No, it's not
Nope.
Stroud. It's Jackson Fields.
Jackson Fields, and he'll take it in.
Nice move by
Symmes
Jackson
Valley
Fields.
Touchdown. Yes, sir.
Hey, that little run there remind me. Isn't Jackson Dart's number 6? Kind of looked like that quarterback run he had in the second quarter there last night. Jackson Fields just found a spot there and just explodes to the end zone. Nice run.
Touchdown Symmes Valley with 8:10 to go here in the first half.
A lot of yak in there, more yak for
yeah.
Jackson Fields. Nice play there. And it's good to see him back healthy. He'd been hobbling around for a while. I think he had a bruise, something with his foot or ankle or something, but he looks good tonight, John, moving well.
Miguel Fiera will attempt the extra point. Hold by Holland. The
Oh.
ball was tipped, partially blocked.
Yep.
Incomplete. That'll keep the score 20-0 with 8:10 to go here in the first half.
Symmes Valley passing game getting clicking there, John. Not much running again on that series either. I think maybe next series they might try to pound Maynard with the rock a little bit because that's something they probably need down the road to work on as they move forward.
Going back to the scoreboard, Raceland 7, Fairview Eagles 0 in the first quarter. That game just kicked off. Over in Pedro.
Did I kill everything?
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Over in Pedro, Portsmouth Trojans on the board. They now have 21, Rock Hill 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was 7-0, and all of a sudden turned around. But now Rock Hill's really good about
coming back.
They've done that a couple times
last
this
week.
year.
They had a last-second field goal to beat Gallipolis. So that's a shocker, though. I think, Rock Hill's, again, I think they're looking down the road for that. It's always them and Colgrove, the last game of the year anyways, and if they both come into that game undefeated for the OVC, it'd be a big game.
Yes, that will be a big game. Tug Valley, the Panthers out of Williamson, 13. Wayne Pioneers, 6. South Gallia still up 22-0 on green as Fiera will kick it off.
You ever been to Tug Valley?
Yes.
We played there a couple years. Man, that's crazy, isn't it?
Not a bad return there by Tyson Purnell, tackled by Maynard.
Get down 52 so far, and it's just the river on one side and mountain on the other side, and then all of a sudden you're going to turn left, and you turn up in there up a holler, and there's a school and a football field.
Tackle made there by Maynard, and I think Jackson Gates was in there on that. And the young man is down. Looks like another hurt ankle. Maybe just rolled on or got landed on.
Yep.
Go back here to some scores. Wheelersburg 27, Waverly 0. Gallia Academy 14, Chesapeake 0.
The big game tonight. The Detroit Tigers going out to Seattle to play the Mariners, and the Tigers are favored to win that game. Did you see the end of that Phillies game last night, John? The fundamentals are so important, aren't they?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that young man. A lot of pressure in that situation, but hate to see anybody lose on a play like that.
And had all kinds of time to go to first, to end the inning, and just rushed it.
Yep.
That's something you try to teach, teach your kids baseball, softball, and any sport.
Yeah,
What happens if the ball comes to me?
right.
What happens if my man has the ball? What do I, you just got to look, got to be expecting to be the biggest part of the play, every play, and try to be mentally
And
ready for that.
we always, we always taught too, because we were taught this, right? Your shortstop and or your second baseman should be laying out what's going on, how many outs there are, where we're going with it, what we're doing, right? Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
they probably did, and he just forgot it. But
Well, and being the pitcher, he's got a lot going on as well as the handoff there to,
there's a flag.
yeah, a handoff there. Is that 10? That's Williams, but there is a flag on the play, and it is on East.
And off to Williams.
Is it a hold?
By Mel.
It seemed to be right there at the end, so I'm not sure what it was about.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, too.
Maynard got him down. I was telling a big story, and I almost missed the whole play.
Here comes the official to tell us what's happening here, I think. Maybe he's taking his time.
I'm not sure what's going on. No flag.
Oh, it must have been a fumble. That wasn't a flag. It was
Maybe
a fumble. Symmes Valley has the ball.
Oh,
We
okay.
totally missed that. I didn't see him lose the ball at all.
Must be Maynard on the recover there.
Must have been. So for gee whiz. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
It's happening fast, folks.
It is. Flip out to
Nice
Maynard.
flip.
Nice little
Maynard
toss.
got ahead of steam now.
Oh, makes everybody
Yeah.
miss.
Nice move
Runs
by
into the end zone.
Maynard.
He's probably going to get a flag there. He's lucky he didn't.
Well, it wasn't as bad as nice play there by Maynard, though.
Yes,
Nice play by
nice play.
Carpenter. Flipped it right over the top. Maynard finding the hole. John's talking about him turning around and running backward into the end zone there. But the guy from Arizona last week, what a, kids at home, right? There's no reason to drop the ball like that while you're going over the end zone line. There's just no reason to.
Yeah.
I hated to see that, right?
Oh,
Hate
yeah.
to see that.
Fiera with the extra point. This one's
Blocked
blocked as
again.
well.
Getting some pressure on
Something-
the extra points.
Something's going to have to be fixed there. As
Yep.
Coach Holland looks to be pretty upset.
Yep.
But with 7:48 to go now in the first half, the Vikings on the board again, makes it 26-0.
Yeah.
The Vikings got it rolling here tonight.
Yeah, John, it took them a while, seemed like, to get going, but they really got it going now here just in the last couple minutes. I think it was a 14-0 game with like 10 or 9 minutes left, and now we're just under 8 minutes, 26-0. So it's falling apart fast for the East Tartans here tonight. So you've got the Tartans from East and the Titans from Notre Dame.
Yes.
Neither of which are the Spartans,
Which
is
are
Portsmouth.
Some other scores. Here's a good score for Symmes Valley. The Meigs Marauders 14, Minford 0. Take all those wins we can get.
Yep.
Northwest 12, Portsmouth West 7. Kind of surprised there.
That is,
That's
I
in the
think
first quarter.
Portsmouth West is undefeated in the conference.
Yeah, so that's kind of surprising.
And I think, they still yet to play Wheelersburg because they beat Valley last week, I believe.
Still in the first quarter, Cold Grove 22, South Point 7. And that's all the updates we have at the moment.
So Cold Grove really having their way with South Point there, seems like, right, John?
Fiera will kick it off. He'll kick it deep.
Oh, there's a good kick there.
Yep.
Just got a cover now.
Yep.
Somebody make a play here. There you go.
Ooh, that's
Asher Maynard making a play.
Boyd with the return, maybe a turn of about
Excellent.
5.
Excellent job on kickoff there, John. Excellent kick and good coverage by Maynard getting downfield making that play.
1st and 10 for the Tartans right at about the 23-yard line.
The difficult part with a small school is now after making that big play and running the distance of the field, you got to run right back out there and play linebacker.
That's right. Hey, a lot of stuff going on this weekend here in the community.
Yeah.
You got Bob Evans Farm Festival going on this weekend up in Rio Grande, and you've got Waterloo Wonder Day out in Waterloo there with Wow Ministries putting that on. As the Tartans will have it 1st and 10 here, hand off to thought it was
Greatest.
Bryant, but we'll have to see if that's who it is once he gets up.
Only
Yes.
state champion high school team ever from Lawrence County, Ohio. Boys. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
In basketball,
Yeah. Ironton
Yeah,
came real close.
yeah.
Made it to like the final game
Mhm.
there a few years. But I don't believe anybody's ever won a state title except for the Waterloo Wonders. They did it 2 years there.
and they're going to have so many things going on. They're going to have a pumpkin pie eating contest. Going to have a petting zoo with some animals out there. They do some giveaways. It's just pretty much a good time for the community and learn some history there about the fabulous Waterloo Wonders.
John, is it right there where the school used to be? Is
Yes.
that where they have it at?
Yep,
Okay.
right there where the school used to be, right off 141. I'm sure there's signs up. You can't miss it.
Downtown
That's
Waterloo.
right. Right there at Mike Knoll's backyard.
We had the privilege of going to school there in elementary school. Great memories.
Williams brought down by multiple Vikings.
Williams there on the carry, gain of a couple, be third and about 6 for the Tartans. You know, it's like you mentioned earlier, Ryan, the temperature finally dropping a little bit, finally starting
Yeah,
to feel like fall,
it
and
does. Yeah.
had to put sleeves on tonight.
Yeah. Love it.
Yep.
I love it when it gets cool like this at nighttime, and then it's going to warm up to like low 70s, mid 70s during the day. Just perfect weather.
Yeah, I'd like to have a month of that.
I would too. Just don't last long enough, does it?
Nope. Oh,
Nice tackle there.
nice tackle. Kind of bent the young man backwards. It looks he's going to be
That's
okay.
Mount, I think, on the tackle
Mount.
there. Yep.
Boyd on the carry.
Tried to kick it outside there, just nowhere to go.
Boyd seems to be okay. That's good. That looked a little rough there as he got bent backwards.
It looks like he's
A little ginger, but he's going to
limping
stay
around
in
a
there.
little bit.
Referee's checking with him, but he said, I'm good. It's fourth down at about 8 for the Tartans here with 5:35 to go. Be interesting to see what they decide to do here as the play clock is down to 7. They're not going to have much time to do anything. Maybe take the last time out.
Yeah, they'll have to take a timeout here, John.
And they do take their final time out of the first half with 5:22 to go. And just a lot of good things out there. I'm ashamed to say I've not made it out there to any of the Waterloo Wonder Days. I've always wanted to go,
Yeah.
and just usually this time of year got so
know.
much going on.
I haven't either, John, and I'd never make it up to the Farm Festival either, which is, I know, a great time too up in Rio Grande. I went to school up there, and I know the school's real involved with that. The frats and the sororities always go over there and volunteer and stuff. And
Oh yeah,
just great, a lot of great things going on in the community. But like you said, it's a busy time of the year. I'm gonna be doing a little work on the farm, then going to watch a soccer game tonight.
right. Were you watching soccer?
Downtown Portsmouth, Shawnee State against Kentucky Christian University. My niece is on the squad at Kentucky Christian University. So then
Excellent.
next weekend, be making the trip down to Pikeville to watch U-Pike play. My nephew plays down there. They actually play Rio Grande tomorrow in Pikeville. I know Rio Grande having a rough season in football, but it's still wonderful to see them get a football.
Yeah.
They'll get it on track in a few years, and Shawnee State as well. They're going to start up football here in a couple years, so good to see those things going on in the community.
Joe Ferguson just messaged me telling me that it's now 28-0 Eastern. He's probably at that game.
Yep. So what? It was 34-0 at halftime Friday night. Eastern really, they do have a good squad this year, John. But the bad part for them is, as we talked, I think they'll win a game or two in the playoffs, maybe. But you got Marion local in your thing, and they haven't lost a game in like 4 years or something. So going to be tough.
Yes, sir. So fourth down and 8. East in the
Can't tell.
monkey formation. Oh,
bad
bad
snap. Not
snap.
going to work.
He's going to try to run. Now he just swings it over, and it's
incomplete.
incomplete.
Can't blame him for trying, because
Nope.
but that could have easily been a pick six if somebody was just watching there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was ready for him to throw it.
I have a hard time figuring out what they're even doing on those formations, to be honest with you.
Well, they may have actually. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there. But it will be Symmes Valley's ball. They take over on downs right at the 25. Big discussion from the officials, huh?
A lot of discussion going on tonight, John, for a game that's really one-sided.
These old boys here from down around Franklin Furnace, a lot of them are. They're figuring out which Giovanni's are going to stop at on the way home.
There's only one, boys.
No, if you get to Ironton or Wheelersburg,
I guess.
Stop down there at Panheads.
Only one close. Oh, yeah, Panheads is good.
Yeah, Carpenter flips it out to
Fields. Nice move.
Still on his feet.
21 has got his jersey, though.
21 and number 50 come in there.
Bruce Tackett. Got him
Yep.
by the jersey and wasn't letting go. A lot of good moves by Fields there, but
And number 50 come in and finished it up. But we
mm,
don't know who he is. We have
yep,
that 52 we thought he was is out there now. So
yep.
unless it's 45, nope, that's the running back. So we're not sure who that is. The number changed and they didn't get it on here.
Didn't let us know who that was.
But that was a nice way to clean it up there.
Yep,
He's coming from the defensive end position. Carpenter to throw again.
yep.
Flips it out to Maynard.
Maynard again, nice move,
Yep, big
John.
head of steam. Oh, he'll
Oh,
go down
good tackle
inside the
there.
5. Nice tackle there by
Tackett
21.
going low there prevents the touchdown. You got to look at, I know he's not the kind of player this guy is, but in high school he is. Maynard's kind of like a Derrick Henry, right? He's got the same number and everything.
Yep.
He's nimble and fast, and you got to go
And
low to
big.
bring him down. Yeah, and big, yeah. So you got to go low to bring him down, and Tackett did a good job on that play there, bringing him down. But a great run by Maynard.
First and goal for the Vikings inside the 5. Carpenter looking to throw. Steps up, steps up.
Nice job. You could
Yes.
see that
You can
opening
see
up.
that happening.
Yeah.
Is that Levi Russell
Levi
or J.R.
Russell.
Turner?
I believe that's Levi
I
Russell.
believe it was too. Levi Russell on the touchdown.
So we could see right from the quarterback's eyes, the two defenders looking in the backfield and Russell just working behind him, and Carpenter just led him perfectly right out into the open spot there. So nice play by the Vikings.
Touchdown Vikings. Miguel Fiera. Let's see if they got this blocking figured out here on the line. They're still short one, I think. They're hollering for somebody.
Don't have enough people. Here comes
Stroud.
Okay.
I thought he was. I thought that's what was happening over here.
Yeah.
Oh, the offsides. Now let's see if they go for 2.
Well, we got a substitution happening here. Stroud's coming back out. Number 75.
That was a touchdown by Russell.
Wyatt Hedrick headed into the game. That's a freshman.
So the Vikings will still elect to kick it.
Probably trying to sort things out, make sure they get things working right here. Got a good kicker. You just got to get it blocked up right, boys.
Holland will hold. Mount will snap. Snap is good. Hold is good.
I think they got a piece of it.
I think they got a piece of it too, but it didn't get through.
Yep.
So with 4:25 left to go here in the first half, your Symmes Valley Vikings 33, East 0.
So there'll probably be some work on that during this week.
Yeah.
Blocking up at that extra point. Those can become important. In the NFL, they're not a chip shot anymore. It's a pretty good kick.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of them being missed. You see a lot of teams going for 2 more. So you can see Coach Ferguson though out there working with his guys.
Yep.
They're working on it. They'll get it sorted out.
Coaching them up.
Yep.
Get it figured out.
Yep.
4:25 here until halftime, and we will have the Symmes Valley Marching Band here at halftime for your listening pleasure and entertainment.
We won't even interrupt them too. We'll take a break too at halftime. I'm checking ESPN here, John, see if we got any scores. That baseball game don't start till later. There's usually a college football game on tonight too. But no, the Buckeyes travel to Champaign, is it?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
the Fighting Illini.
Game you don't want to look by. I know
Mm-hmm.
they lost to Indiana pretty bad, but they got talent, right? It's a game you don't want to overlook, and you're going to their place. And Ohio State, I know this too from Kentucky in basketball. When Ohio State goes somewhere, that's their Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
the
right.
most important game they'll play all year. So.
Yep. So hopefully the Buckeyes will show up and be ready.
Yeah.
Fiera kicks it deep.
That's
Williams will field it.
Nope, he got it.
He's going to look up the middle. Got a little bit of a seam there. Nice tackle. Reach out and grab him there by
Michael, the Dream Weaver with the tackle there.
Weaver.
Nice tackle there. John, you can see some of the guys here tonight too, and the emblem in the middle of the field.
Hey, that's Dream
Weaver. Sporting pink. There's a lot of pink out here tonight. I don't see a lot of pink in the stands. I see some, but Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Student section's got it going on pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see down there now.
So the Tartans will take over 1st and 10 from right at the 34-yard line.
Oh, man, just a perfect night for football.
It's just a great night.
Perfect. Be a nice night to go home and have a bonfire or something, too, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be a very nice night for that, or a propane fire pit like I've got. That's what I.
Oh yeah.
Pretty easy to start one of them.
Oh,
Zane Wilson trying to get in there.
jump in on the top. I'm not sure what that was trying to do. He's working on the jump shot.
Tackled by. Got was Wyatt Hedrick in there on that.
There's a bunch of people in
Bunch
there.
of people in
It's
there.
like it's a rugby scrum.
A boatload of Vikings.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a dynamite drop there.
Thank you, sir. This ain't my first rodeo. Second down and 9 for the Tartans. A roster.
What is it? I don't. He's not on our roster. I don't know what his name is.
Hey, let's try something, Ryan, because you're muting that one and it's muting me. See if it's mute you.
Let's do the old switcheroo here, John.
Here, bud.
Do the old switcheroo. Our mute buttons. They're trying to confuse us. We are old guys, but we ain't that old.
That carry there is by number 50, the young man we don't have a name for. Timeout,
Yeah.
Symmes Valley.
He's a brute. They're just giving him the ball right up the middle.
50 on the carry.
Seems like maybe going to try to make an adjustment there.
So Vikings call a timeout here, John. Maybe trying to get the ball back for one more score here before halftime. In the second half, if nothing changes, up 33 to nothing though, it will be a running clock in the second half. So as long as the lead maintains at 30, so we'll see what happens rest of this half here.
Vikings maybe wanting to get the ball one more time here for the first half. Ends.
Yeah. Well, and Coach Ferguson, I know the game against Green, he did this. Probably run a lot of your second team guys in there in the second half, get them some playing time. Everybody feel a little bit better about it. So
all the officials getting them a big drink there from the water girls.
Yeah, them girls working hard down there. It looks like
we got a sub in there tonight. That looked like Mela.
That's Matt Wilson's daughter down there.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
What I've got on the list for ball boy is Bentley Holland, manager Parker Foster, water girls Eden Lambert, and Harper Meadows. But I think both those young ladies are out tonight.
Yeah, so they got some subs in there. Girls working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking care of the officials.
Mm. We don't know the kids anymore, but we know their parents.
That's right. Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them now it's getting where,
Hey, easy now.
I'm
easy
grandparent now, bud.
I know.
Third down at about 6 here.
You're a young grandparent, though.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Symmes Valley.
almost. Oh, come on.
I think it was on them.
Yeah, it
false
is on
start.
them.
That's what Maynard was pointing at.
I was going to say, yeah.
An official threw that flag pretty aggressively at the ground.
I thought so too.
Whack.
Remember the lineman for the Ravens that got hit in the eye with it?
Yeah.
Messed his eye up.
Yeah, that's awful.
That's bad. Don't see that every time.
They should have that guy should have started promoting the face shields. After that, he'd been like, if I'd have had a face shield, I'd still be in the NFL.
That was Orlando Brown, I think. A guy who used to play for the Browns.
Yeah. He didn't have no choice. That's Paul Brown's grandson, wasn't it?
Nah.
Third and about 11 here for the Tartans. Turn and handoff.
Oh.
Big number 50.
Pads are popping in there.
Yeah.
Somebody laid the wood.
Got Wilson, Maynard.
Maynard again.
And I'm trying to see. Oh, that's Aiden Freeman in there as well.
Yeah. They're handing it to number 50. He hasn't carried the ball much, but they're just fullback.
This drive here, they've given it to him several times here.
I don't think is it fourth down? I guess it is fourth down.
4th and 10 here for the Tartans.
Will they punt or go for it? They'll probably let it run all the way down here.
Yeah, they may even take a penalty here.
I wouldn't take a penalty, though, John. Would you?
And they're going to get one whether they want it or not. They don't have any timeouts and they're under 5.
Turbo.
They may have got it.
Oh, they're going for it.
Oh, ball's tipped and
almost intercepted.
I thought Zane had it.
He almost had it. Mount tipped it up in the air.
Yep.
He almost had it.
Zane almost had. He just spun around and been headed for the end zone.
It was close.
So the Vikings will take over on downs right at the 34-yard line with a minute 15 to go. The hurry up offense will be in effect.
Gallia's up at halftime. I just got the score 34 to nothing against
Ooh.
Chesapeake. My brother-in-law feeling good up there about his Blue Devils tonight.
Stroud, Fields, and Roth here to the right. Carpenter going deep
Oh,
was
oh
looking for
no!
Roth
Now he
deep.
got Maynard.
He got Maynard down short. Flag on the play. I think they
What's
hit
the
the
flag?
quarterback late.
Oh, I see.
Or a hold on Holland. Let's see.
Personal foul, roughing the
Roughing the
passer.
passer.
Yep. So that's going to add 15 to the end of the run. More importantly, John, I believe it stops the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
48 seconds. Oh, he's wanting to wind it.
you can't wind it before the ball's set on a first down.
Hey, they got to
Yeah,
get some
wound it.
Giovanni's tonight, bud.
Symmes Valley coaches better be looking at the clock here. They shouldn't be winding the clock.
Yeah, it's not even set. They're trying to run it. Maybe they had an agreement before the game about the running clock.
I don't know. Maybe they did. I'm not sure.
25 seconds to go.
Symmes Valley still got 2 timeouts left. I'd try to get one more here before halftime. Ooh.
Carpenter rolling out, looking,
Oh, he's got
throws
2
it up for
guys.
grabs. Ooh.
He
Who
had
was that? Is it
That's
Holland or
Stroud.
Stroud?
That was
Yeah,
Stroud.
Stroud.
He had to get it over the up guy, and he just had to put a little bit too tall to get it over him.
Yep, 7. Well, clock's not even going to stop for running this play. 2, 1.
Nope,
That's the
didn't get
end
it off.
of the first half.
Must be the running clock. They already instituted the running clock, I guess.
Yeah, I know that the teams could agree to that
Yeah.
before the game.
And that's good too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Nobody's out here to embarrass or pound anybody.
That's
If it
right.
gets bad, let the clock run.
So it is halftime. Your Symmes Valley Vikings 33, East 0.
Yeah, John. I mean, not much to say about the first half. I was impressed with East early, and Symmes Valley a little sloppy on that first drive. Had that bad play that set them back, got them off schedule. But since then, it's been all Symmes Valley.
Yeah, and like we talked, East is going to still come out and try to
Yep.
put it on you.
They're trying everything too.
Oh yeah, and
I
they're
mean,
giving
they're
you
trying all
every.
kind of trick plays and fake punts and all kind of stuff, and I don't blame them. They onside kick to start the game. They should try all that stuff. So
Yeah, just watching Coach Holland here talk to the officials. I just don't know. There's a misunderstanding on what the agreement was on before the game. I don't
yeah, I'm not
I don't
sure.
know. I'm not sure either. But we will have the Symmes Valley High School band.
So their coach is coming over here saying
Yeah.
something.
Now
Not
he's
sure what that's
just to
the
fill
AD.
everybody in. He is the AD as well. He's the head coach and the AD
Yeah.
there at East, and so
Yeah.
so I don't know what they're discussing, but they're discussing it.
Holland's the AD here, so you got 2 ADs out there talking it out.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
just
sure.
trying to get it.
Probably figuring out what they're going to do in the second half. They're not happy.
And
about
they're not
something.
happy about something. All right. Well, as we watch the Symmes Valley band get ready to head out here,
Well, we got a kid hurt out here.
it looks like we do still have a young man on the field.
Not sure what's going on here.
Got the training staff still. I think that's why the band kind of hesitated bringing stuff onto the field, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
they're
I
going
don't
to have
see
to
a
help him
trainer
off.
out there.
That is number 3, Tyson Purnell. You hate to see that. Hope he's okay.
Yep.
Hopefully nothing major there.
Yeah,
Maybe just a cramp as he was going to the locker room or something.
And I keep thinking, why aren't they taking him to the locker room? But I'm still looking for teams to go to the other end and down to the girls' locker room. But we got locker rooms up here behind now.
Yeah,
for the away
everything's
team, so.
added on here.
Yeah. Everything's backwards now, but I mean, it's good that it is, right? It's just not how we're used to seeing it.
Exactly. Exactly. So your score, 33-0, Symmes Valley up here at the halftime. We'll try to get through some scores here real quick as the band gets set up.
I'm looking at the live stream here, John. Looks like we got a good view of the band, so hopefully everybody can watch them at halftime here.
Ironton 42, Fairland 7 still in the first half. As we said earlier, Eastern Eagles 28, Notre Dame 0, still in the first half. Tug Valley 13, Wayne 6 at halftime. Portsmouth Trojans 34, Rock Hill 7, still in the first half. Northwest 26, Portsmouth West 7.
Wow,
Just
Northwest,
surprised by
yeah.
that. Yeah, Northwest doing
North
a
has,
great job.
they've had their struggles this year too, so yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Still in the first half, South Gallia 40, Green 6. Still in the first half, Raceland 42, Fairview 0.
Not surprised by that.
Yeah. Uh, what was your update there on Gallia? It's
Gallia's up 34 to nothing at halftime. I
yep,
just heard.
34 to nothing halftime over Chesapeake. Wheelersburg 30, Waverly 0. Still in the first half. Minford's come back. It's tied at the halftime
Oh,
in Minford. Meigs Marauders 14, Minford 14. Colgrove 38, South Point 7 at the half.
wow.
Ashland 7, Boyd County 0 in the second quarter. Also in the second quarter, Lucasville Valley 42, Oak Hill 7. So we're going to turn it over here to the Symmes Valley Marching Band. We'll take a break. Me and Ryan will. We'll be back here for the second half. Stay with us. Should be a lot of fun. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you our Symmes Valley Marching Vikings.
In a world that demands perfection, we move in silence, suppress the noise, smile through the pressure. But even the strongest foundations begin to crack.
Little by little, the pressure builds. It's overwhelming. The cracks are getting harder every day.
And then there's a moment when it's just too much. We stumble, we fall. Then, not because we are weak, but because we are human.
In the ruin, we find our truth, not perfection, but authenticity, not control, but courage. We rise, not despite the cracks, but because of them.
ladies and gentlemen. Great job there by the Symmes Valley Marching Band. Sounding great. Doing a great job. I don't know if they've had any competitions yet, but
I'm pretty sure they have had some competitions at least, John. I don't know what the results are, but I know. Well, I know they have because the Cobb father down there, his daughter's in it, and he was taking about. Yeah. How many competitions has the band had? Two for so far. That's good. Oh, okay,
one at
great.
Colgrove
Yeah,
tomorrow. All right.
it's come
So,
down to Cold Grove and watch the
what time you
band
got to
tomorrow.
be there? At 3 in the afternoon? Starts at 5? All right.
Starts
5
at 5. High State game will be
High
over.
State game will be over. They'll probably have a pretty good crowd then. That's
Yeah,
great. So,
yeah.
band competition tomorrow
That's a big one at
afternoon?
Cold Grove, and then
Yeah.
they always the biggest one. Well, one of the biggest ones is usually after that at Ironton. I don't know if we're doing that one again this year too, but they always have a big one at Ironton too.
Well, Colgrove's a great field to do anything at. They just have a nice facility
Yeah,
there.
nice facility. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be great. So tomorrow evening, around 5 o'clock, if you don't have anything going on, go check out the band competition there and go root on the Vikings. That's awesome. We thank the Cobb father, Adam Korn, for that information.
Inside information there.
A little bit of insight. Hey, he knows what's going on half the time. All right, let's look at some scores here. See if we got anything that's updated. And Ryan, I know you said you'd talked to your uncle there
Yep.
here in the last
Oh
few
my.
days, and
Oh
got
yeah.
a few stories there
Yeah.
about
So
some Symmes Valley stuff.
I hope he's watching tonight. He told me they'd been watching us, but my uncle Danny Ray Wilson over there in downtown Scotttown, I guess just outside of downtown Scotttown.
In the
Back in the
suburbs.
old days, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, we weren't ever any good in football, really before Triplet got there. And he was saying, yeah, there were some years there though where we were pretty good. They had a hard time keeping coaches for a while. They had a coach. I hope I get this name right, Thornburg. He came out here from I think he retired from West Virginia, like at Barbersville or somewhere like that. But he was telling me one year they beat Rock Hill, but the way they beat them is when they went out there to play Rock Hill, the first half, off left tackle, off right tackle, off left tackle, off right tackle. They might switch it up, but they ran two plays the whole first half, right? And everybody's giving them down the road, but the defense was stopping them. It's tied at halftime. Come out in the second half, off left tackle, pitch to the right, 80 yards for a touchdown. So he said, and he was telling me that the coach was telling him, there's no reason to confuse these kids that are just getting started in football with a bunch of crazy plays, right? Just
Right.
run what you know, get things set up, and see, how you work from there. But then he also was telling me some interesting information. I don't know if you've ever heard of Coach Mounts. I've heard stories about Coach Mounts a billion times from my dad.
Right.
Well, I think he originally is from Rock Hill, but went to Nebraska, was like a wrestling coach or something in Nebraska. And I think, I hope I get this guy's name right too. He graduated in 68 or 69, I think. Leo Bundrum. If you've ever seen, we had a real good basketball team one year. He was a center, great big guy. And Danny was telling me that he was like an all-state wrestler in Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
And Mounts brought him, he came back with him. And he was really good on the football and the basketball team. I knew who Leo Bundrum was, but I hadn't heard that information on him. Now, this story about Coach Mounts I've heard. If I've heard it 10 times, I've heard it 500 times. JV game against North Gallia here. I guess there's a fight breaks out in the middle of the field. Coach from North Gallia comes out there, is all fired up, trying to pull kids off, and Mounts goes out there and kind of snarkingly says, "Oh, make sure you pull them off, my boys. They're going to hurt them. Afraid they're going to hurt them." I guess he gets all fired up, and then Mounts looks at the guy, flexes his muscle at him, and says, "You could chin yourself on that right there." The coach turns around and says, "Boys, get on the bus. We're going home."
Oh, wow. That's
Now,
excellent.
any of you guys, if anybody's out there listening that's heard that story a different way, or if that's not accurate, you can blame Don Wilson on that one, because I heard that one from Don Wilson like Dad a million times. Yeah. So some great stories of some old times.
Yeah, that
things
is.
that
That's
used to be.
that is a great story.
Yeah.
North Gallia, do you remember their mascot?
The Pirates, right?
I
No?
think so.
Yeah, they were green.
Yep, the green and white.
Yeah, the Pirates. They
I-
had some really good basketball teams back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day. North
yeah.
Gallia did.
I remember playing them in junior high. You
Yeah.
played them, and you played
Yeah.
Southwestern.
It's really right where River Valley High School is now, it's in that same area
Yeah.
out in there in Bidwell is where North Gallia was. Because you had North Gallia, Kyger Creek, Southwestern, and Hannah Trace
Yeah.
back in the day. And I, really hated to see those schools go away, to be
Oh,
honest with you.
yeah, just like we're talking about these Sauter County schools, it's kind of the same situation there in
Yeah,
Gallia County.
yeah.
They,
And then, they done whoever I understand they had to consolidate. I guess they didn't have enough money. But the dumb idea of shipping all the kids from the south all the way up to where Kyger Creek was, River Valley was all the way over there on the river where
Mm.
Kyger Creek was. If you don't know where that's at, where the smokestacks are,
oh,
going
yeah.
up 7,
Yeah.
right there is where Kyger Creek High School was, right? They were the rich kids, I always thought, because they had a pool in their school. Remember, they had a
Mm.
pool in their school
I
at
do
Kyger
remember
Creek.
that, yes.
But
Hey, we won an FFA basketball
we did.
championship at Kyger
I
Creek,
remember playing
River
in that.
Valley. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was at the old
I
Kyger
think
Creek
that's the
school.
only time I ever played at that high school. Oh, somebody's texting me now.
Somebody's going to have a correction.
Oh no.
Have a correction.
Yeah, my uncle Mike, he texted me and said Gene told him the same
Same
story
story.
about the chin yourself on it, coach. So, yeah,
So it sounds like they got their story straight anyway.
yeah,
Before they
yeah,
start telling it. Well, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
That's a good one right there.
yeah. That's classic. But he was also telling stories about just times are different, right? Like you screw up when you go to the sideline, a coach is grabbing you by the face mask, and
Oh,
all
yeah.
up in you and
Things
stuff
have
like
really,
that.
yeah,
Things are
changed.
just a lot different now. Kids are different. Kids wouldn't react to that. They wouldn't know how to react to
Right.
that for the most part. So
For sure. We watch the Vikings here
yeah, warming up.
warm up with 3 minutes here until we start the second half.
We got the assistant coaches down here sitting beside us. Maybe we
Yeah.
get some inside information here.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan, mute your mic there and find out what was going on with that conversation there at halftime. As I look at some scores here, let's see. Let's see here. Yep. Uh, the Eastern Eagles 35, Notre Dame 0 at the half. Ironton 49, Fairland 7. Also at the half, Raceland 49, Fairview 6. Also at the half, South Gallia 56, Green 6. Still halftime, Tug Valley 13, Wayne 6. Halftime, Northwest 33, Portsmouth West 7. Just into the third quarter, Gallia Academy 34, Chesapeake 0. Halftime in Pedro, Portsmouth Trojans 34, Rock Hill 7. Third quarter, Wheelersburg 37, Waverly 0. Still halftime in Minford as the mighty Minford Falcons 14 and the Meigs Marauders 14. Halftime, Colgrove 38, South Point 7. Ryan, what'd you find out?
I think
Anything
it
good?
was a conversation about the end of the first half and how it was handled there. I think there was some conversation about trying to run the score up and this and that there, but again, from Symmes Valley's side, you're just trying to get another score so you can run your second team out there in the second half and play the whole second half with them, and from the east side, they probably felt like trying to run the score up on them or something there, but and that's probably why like you said, the AD is the coach too. So, but the ADs become involved in sportsmanship things like that. But I
Yeah, I can see both sides, but also, from Symmes Valley's point of view, you are trying to, you're on a playoff push here.
yeah,
You can't just, as soon as you get up 3 scores, roll them up and say, well, that's it. Um, Now, you'll see a lot of substitutes here in the second half.
yeah,
A lot of,
yeah,
which those kids need work
absolutely,
and need and get playing time as well.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you can't.
And
Got to kind of stay crisp with your first team as well.
I can say for certainty that I know personally pretty close personal relationship with everybody just about on the Symmes Valley coaching staff, and I never have a concern about sportsmanship or running the score up on people when we shouldn't be. So,
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I mean,
that's
we've coached with them, played with them,
yes.
know them all. So,
Pierre will kick off. He kicks it deep
another
to
good
Williamson.
kick.
Yes, very good kick.
Good kick.
See what the coverage
Let's see
looks
what the
like.
coverage. Maynard's got a beat on him again. Yep.
Ooh. Nice shot there from Maynard.
Yep.
Also Jackson Gates, I believe.
Oh, we got a kid down here, and that's number 50, John, who's been
Yep.
a key linchpin for the
And I don't know what might have happened there.
It's way back here behind the play, really.
I don't know if he maybe planted and something.
I think it's a lower extremity injury
Yep.
here, like a knee or an ankle or something. But he's got his helmet off. Looks to be in some pain down there. Hope the young man's okay.
And I hate it that we don't have his name, but he is not on the roster as number 50.
Yep. Oh, nope.
Maybe just a cramp?
Maybe a cramp or something, but I thought he was in pain.
I did too. Well, I mean,
but he recovered quickly.
I'm glad he's okay.
I am too. Yep. Main thing is that he's okay.
So East will take over 1st and 10 right at the 25-yard line.
So John, you can already see a lot of second teamers from Symmes Valley out there. A lot of starters sitting now in the second half with the score 33-0. As we said, it will be a running clock.
So yes, it will be a running clock here the second half, Ryan, unless East can get a score.
Taking some time getting organized here. Not sure what's going on. Play clock already down to almost 10 here.
East comes to the line, handoff up the middle.
Dive play, but lots of yards being gained there, John. Pushes the pile forward. Probably got 8 to 9 out of that play.
Yeah, it's a good run. I was just trying to wait to see who got up with the football. Is that 45 again? That's Bobby Bryant with the carry. Gain of about 9 on first down, second down and 1.
22 dive on Madden, John?
Yes, that's
something like that.
Something like that. Second down and 1 for the Tartans.
And I mean, if you're the Tartans, what are you going to do, John? Run the same thing,
That's
right?
right, exactly right. They come to the line.
You're gonna Woody Hayes this. Here it
Hand
comes
off again to Bryant.
They're getting a good push.
He's got a first down for the Tartans.
Just a lot of bodies and flesh in there pushing on each other, John. It's really hard to see who's making the tackle, who's making the play, because the ball just gets stuffed up in the line. Just looking for a push there. It's not quite the tush push that the Eagles run, but because they're handing it off to the fullback, but it's close. And I think, John, is that still number 50 in there running it on these plays?
It's not. It's Bobby Bryant, 45 on those last two.
Yep.
50 is still on the sideline after getting up a little slow there from the kickoff.
Yep. Wouldn't matter if it's running clock or not, John, with this. Well, oh, no. We're going off tackle. We give it to a halfback this time, and he's trying to bounce it. He did bounce it.
Yep.
I guess J.R. Turner and Jackson Gates got a hold of him. Maybe not J.R. Turner. Jackson Gates maybe got a hold of him there.
Aiden Warren there also in on the tackle. That's good enough for another Sciotoville community first down.
It's a tough situation to be in too, John, right, as a coach. You're up 33-0, and you want to play a lot of your second team guys, but at the same time, you don't want to allow them to potentially make a comeback. I always hated, of course, being up by a lot's not a bad situation to be in, but making that judgment call.
Right, exactly. And it's always a fine line. And I know it's way tougher in football than probably any sport because you have so many players on the field at one time, and you're trying to trying to sub and trying to also not just let the teams come back.
Yeah.
Hand off up the middle again to Bryant.
Sandman got a hold of him that time. We could tell what happened on that one.
Gain of maybe half a yard, be second down, and
Big Zayden Sandman got his mitts on him that time and pulled him backwards.
Clock still running, 8:40 left to go. Now we got a stoppage.
Referee
timeout. He's wanting. I think
What's
he's
the
wanting.
problem?
I think he's wanting the play clocks off. We got one off and one on.
Still having trouble with that play clock up here next to the school, John. Ever since that night the electric went out, that thing's been an issue.
Yeah, and I think they wanted them just both off. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they wanted, but now they're trying to get it off or at least get it to stop running. but we'll keep it on the field.
They got the clock's running again now, so
Yes.
yeah, they'll just keep it on the field, and
Yeah.
there'll be a back judge back there, and he'll when it gets down to 10, he'll let the quarterback know.
Yeah, and this way it doesn't have to be so rigid.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
just be kept on the field and
yeah.
hand off up the
The middle.
middle.
Whoa, driving tackle.
Yeah.
Whoever hit him drove him. I can't tell who did it. I think that's Dreamweaver.
Might have been the Dreamweaver. Jackson Gates in there, so Sandman.
Somebody hit
Several
him and
Vikings.
drove him backwards.
Yeah.
He was trying to jump over a pile there, and
I think also Cooper Bumgardner in there as well.
okay. Again, we don't have any zoomed in view and replay. It's difficult to tell in some of these scrums
Yeah.
who actually is making the tackle.
3rd and about 8 for the Tartans. Another big football game tomorrow, Ryan, and especially for one of my coworkers, Derek Carpenter, big Texas fan.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Red River, easy for me
Yeah.
to say, Red River rivalry. There's a
Yeah.
little toss up the middle here to
Got some
number
green
2,
grass in there. They get him
Boyd.
down.
Makes a nice gain. Still going to be 4th and about 2 for the Tartans. But yeah, it's a big game tomorrow at 3:30
Yeah.
in Texas and Oklahoma.
The quarterback for Oklahoma, Mateer,
Yes.
they're saying he may go tomorrow now. May give it a
Ooh.
go. So that'd be interesting if he plays tomorrow. But yeah, that's a big game for Texas. I would think that's a game Texas really needs to win if they want to get back on track to try to make the
Back on,
playoffs.
yeah.
It's going to
they
be
need some.
difficult if they don't do that. Yeah. It's been a disappointing year for them so far.
For sure. 4th and 2 for the Tartans. They're going to go for it here.
Oh, they jumped, though. They just
did
made it
jump.
harder. Oh.
Probably brothers or cousins.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. He did not appreciate him jumping off
Jumping,
sides.
yeah.
But little does he know, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah,
He
there's
just
another
smacked the only
guy
guy
too.
he saw do it.
Yeah, a little smack on the back of the head there.
I played with some guys like that. I know how he feels.
You haven't really lived if you've never been smacked in the back of the head.
Right.
Not in football, but my dad occasionally,
Well,
when I needed it.
Pee Wee Gibson in the driver's ed, you get that too.
Oh, I got some great stories about driver's ed too.
Probably can't tell those on the.
Oh
live
yeah, I
stream.
can. Oh yeah. No, those kind of stories, man. Kids miss it now though.
Oh
I
yeah.
loved having driver's ed with Gibson.
4th and 6.
We're
Little
gonna
handoff to
sweep it.
Williams. He's got some
Vikings got a
momentum.
beat on him.
Yep.
They get
They
him
got
down.
him down. Vikings will take over.
Good pursuit there by the Vikings. I see Jackson Gates in on that too, John, I believe, and a couple other Vikings as well. I believe Brammer in on that as well. So nice job by the Vikings holding him there on 4th down.
So
As you'll see, the clock will continue to roll here.
Vikings will take over. 1st and 10, right at the 45-yard line.
When on one of my driver's ed runs, a girl that I had just broken up with was in the back seat, and he had a field day with it. I mean,
yeah,
he had a field day with it.
Going to play therapist, did he?
No, she was not very happy with me. Like,
Yeah.
she was upset, and, like, he was just giving me down the road, and I was just trying to drive.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Well, it's how you drive under pressure. Jordan Nance now into the quarterback position. He'll hand it off.
Weaver.
The Dream Weaver making a
It gets
move.
to the outside, John.
One man
Jumping.
to beat. Oh, he decided not to beat him. He decided to hit him.
No jumping tonight.
Tackle made by number 5 there, Tanner Ballman.
Remember the last game, Weaver got in there, second team was jumping, guys.
Oh, he was trying to leap
There's no
everybody.
jumping there. He put the shoulder pads down.
Hey, everybody was watching the Giants last night, I'm telling you. Everybody was watching old Scott.
Oh, everybody wants to be Scatterboot.
That's
Now,
right.
if he does a backflip in the end zone after he scores one, I'll shake his hand after
There
the
you
game.
go. Well, I'll give him a high five and a hot chocolate.
Speaking of high fives, you see Jackson Dart give that ref a high five? I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
That was great.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Vikings come back to the line. Weaver and Nance in the backfield, 2 each way.
Weaver
Nance
again.
will hand it to Weaver. There's a big
He's
hole.
got green
Man,
grass,
he's got
John.
a lot of room. J.R. Turner out there blocking
Nice
for him out on
move.
the edge. He stepped out of bounds, looks like right about the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings.
John Weaver doing a good job running, but also the line doing a good job here. I see a lot of green grass when those running backs when he's getting the ball. see you got Sandman in there, and you got Jackson Gates. Both of those guys run first team O line as well. So this guy's doing a good job blowing some holes up.
Runs the people in and out of the
Yep. Yep.
of the lineup. So here they go.
Sandman's in at center now. I believe he is
Yeah.
the backup center.
Nance and Weaver still in the
Here
backfield.
comes the
Here
blitz.
comes East.
Oh,
Oh, and they
and
get through, and
fumble.
the ball is loose, but I think the Vikings still got it somehow. An East player had it and
Yeah.
then dropped it.
Nice timed blitz by the linebacker
Yes.
from East there, John. He got in the backfield just as the ball was being handed to Weaver and blew that play up. But I think Symmes Valley recovered. Yeah, they did.
Second down and goal. Second down and goal from about the 15, maybe the 14.
So the Vikings fortunate to recover that fumble.
Yeah, very fortunate.
Hey, don't leave if you're at home, too. Tell your friends. We got an action-packed filled second half going on here, John.
Vikings taking a lot of time to get the play in. They come running to the line. They got two split each way. Check that. Now they got three splits to the wide as Weaver comes out.
5 wide, John.
5 wide. Nance in the backfield by himself. He'll take the shotgun snap, looks to throw. Throws quick to the outside. It's dropped, intended for Colton Taylor.
Yep.
Wasn't able to hang on to it. The throw was a little low. Another line shift here.
Yeah, we got
Line
waves
change.
of linemen going in. Nance coming over to get the play call this time. And we don't know how much time's left on the play clock, but
we know there's 1:50 left here in the third quarter.
The referee will count it down. Running back out there. The only experience I ever had coaching football was in Biddy League, John, and getting 11 players on the field and getting the play in was a near impossible thing to do.
Yeah, I coached a little bit of Biddy League football.
That was the hardest thing. Getting 11 guys and getting the play in. Nance still got it, John.
Going to keep it as he faked it to Weaver.
Touchdown.
He's going to be able to squeeze it in there. Touchdown, Jordan Nance.
Nice job of handling the football there by Nance. I think everybody thought Weaver still had it. Nance squeaked around the outside. Little read option there from Nance. Nice job by Jordan Nance.
Special teams unit will come back on for the extra point with a minute left here in the third quarter.
So the Vikings extend their lead here in the second half with a good-looking drive by this group of second-teamers here. Capped off with a Jordan Nance touchdown run.
Mount will snap. Holland will hold. Miguel Fiera will kick the extra point. Snap is good.
That's sorted out. Looks much better.
Yep.
Good operation there, John. Good operation.
So with 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, the Vikings 40, East 0.
John, I was going to look here to see you still got it up. What's the score from?
I was going to look at baseball here. You got a 1-0 lead for the Mariners in the top of the third.
Oh, they got that. That's big because you know who's pitching for the Tigers?
Scooball.
Yeah, and he's near unhittable. If they already got one run on him, that's good for the Mariners.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them. You know, they got some ex-Reds, got Castillo, and got Eugenio Suarez back.
Yeah, Suarez. Yeah, and similarly for me, although I'm not rooting for them because they're not American, but Toronto's got a couple of Guardian players on their team. Yeah. There's a Guardian player on the Mariners too.
I tell you what, that Guerrero. Man, he's fun to watch too, just as much
phenomenal.
Fun as his dad. Yeah, he's a lot of fun
phenomenal. Yeah.
I was really rooting for the Phillies after the Reds got out, and then Dodgers just took care of them. I mean, it's like playing an all-star team when you play the Los Angeles.
I can't. I have a hard time now. The Dodgers do have Freddie Freeman and Clayton Kershaw, both good Christian men.
Oh yeah, good dudes.
Those are really good dudes, but I have a hard time cheering for the Dodgers.
Adam Korn's up here throwing chairs.
I don't know what's going on up here.
No, I think it's Coach Creel coming down from up top.
Oh, I see. All right.
Let's see what else we got. North Texas 21, South Florida 14 in the college realm.
North Texas is the Mean Green, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you're correct.
The North Texas Mean Green. Wonder where that nickname comes from. I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, I have no idea.
You also got the Tulane Green Wave,
Green
too.
Wave, yes, sir.
I've heard that one because they're in downtown New Orleans. It's from the Green Wave of garbage. I think New Orleans is, some sections of it a little rough still from the hurricane and all that.
Boyd and Williams back deep for East.
Fair
Boyd,
catch.
fair catches. And they'll take over 1st and 10 from about the 23, maybe the 24-yard line for East as we're in the fourth quarter, just under 12 minutes here to the start of the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Tartans.
So the Vikings again looks like, John, they'll move to 7-1 on the season. They have two very good games left where they can gain a lot of points for the playoffs against Notre Dame here at home next week for senior night, and then they end up at South Gallia. Both of those games they'll have to play well to win. I think they're very winnable games for them, but looks like Notre Dame's going to take their first loss of the season tonight. So, you know,
Yeah, it's 35 to nothing. Eastern Eagles over Notre Dame
so,
right now.
hey, man, come out next week to the field, watch the game, cheer on these Vikings, or if you can't, tune into the live stream because we'll be back here. It'll be a big game here
That
next
will be
weekend.
a big game. Should
Big
be
time.
a big crowd. Should be
Yeah.
a good atmosphere.
Looking forward to it.
Hopefully we got some good weather.
Yep.
Hanging in there for next week. It's looking good right now, but it is a week away.
Yep. Oh, nice play. Who made that play?
That is,
Bumgarner?
I think
No,
it's 65.
that's
Bentley,
Bentley
Martin.
Martin.
Nice
Yeah.
play. Nice tackle.
Yeah, nice play by Bentley Martin there. Getting a little penetration from the line.
Be 2nd down and 11 here for the Tartans. After that nice play there by Mr. Martin.
So we're already into the fourth quarter here, right, John?
Yes, sir.
The scoreboard is a little bit deceptive, not updated to the fourth quarter there.
I think Chase is pulling double duty. He's now the PA announcer and running the clock.
Oh, I see.
I'll mention it to him, though.
Oh, no, they got a sub down there running the clock, I think.
Let's see.
Oh, no, I see it now.
Couldn't tell who ran the ball that time. And they're so tight.
I'm afraid.
Number 2, that's Boyd.
You think the people below me'd get mad if I knocked my coffee out the window? I just about did it there.
I don't think it'll well, the people at the concession stand might care.
If I catch somebody in the head walking, that would not be good, would it?
Probably a concussion.
Yeah. I think I'd be in trouble. They might fire me over that offense, John, so I moved it away.
We just blame it on Trent.
He got mad.
Yeah, Trent got mad and threw
I don't
something
think
out the
he's a
window.
coffee drinker. I don't know that we could get by with that one.
Yeah, but they'd still think he was. His dad drinks enough for both of them.
Yeah.
3rd down to about 11 here for the Tartans.
Speaking of his dad, let's talk about that basketball schedule here in a minute.
Yeah, let's
Remind
talk
me.
about that because that'll be interesting to
Remind
see.
me.
To see what you got to say about that. Handoff up the middle.
You
That
can
might
say
be-
you can say whatever you want to about Coach Carpenter. He's not afraid to play anybody at any time.
Bobby Bryant with the ball carrier there. He gains about 6, be 4th and about 6 for the Tartans.
So second team again, defense here, John, standing up tall, see if they can get off the field here on 4th and 6. I don't know if East will decide to punt here or if they'll go for it on 4th and 6.
I know they're just trying to take their time, let this clock run.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. Get out of here healthy. I don't know who they have next week.
I think they haven't played Green yet, I don't believe. So that would be a game both them schools probably have circled, should be a good contest. I think you got differing styles. I think East is a little more punishing.
Yep, I do too.
And Green has a little more speed.
Yes.
They're close to the first down there on
Well, it
4th
will
down,
be
John.
close. Looks like it will be a little bit short.
Yeah, they're short. Yep.
Couldn't tell. Oh, yeah, that was Bryant again, the ball carrier. He will be short. The Vikings will take over on downs. Ryan, if you want to talk about that schedule, I know we're going to run out of time here pretty quick.
So in December, I just know about that. I haven't seen the full schedule. They start out with Clay and Green at home, and I don't know the schedule of these, but they play at Wheelersburg, at Memphis. They play Reedsville Eastern in some kind of special at Shawnee. They play at East Carter and South Webster at home in December.
All right.
Wow. We'll get to call that South Webster game.
Yeah, that'll
be
be fun. Oh, yeah, that'll be a good time.
Coach Pearson coming back out here. He ain't been out here in a long time.
Nance hands off.
Mason
That's
Adams.
Mason Adams. We hadn't called his name tonight.
Yep. Inside handoff there. Freshman. He's made some key plays in big games out here for the
he
Vikings.
Sure has. Yep. Gain of about 4. Be 2nd and 6 with 7 minutes to go.
Brought down by Weaver.
You got Roth in that freshman class who's made a lot of big plays, but also Mason Adams has played some key moments here for this Viking ball club this year.
Looks like the cheerleaders are getting ready to toss out some footballs.
You think they can get one up here, John?
No, I doubt it. I mean,
Got any softball
got
players?
some softball players
oh
down
yeah,
there.
got a couple softball players. I bet they get one up here.
Holler down there and tell them I bet you can't.
I don't
Get
know.
somebody to
If
try.
they get one up here and I miss it, it's going to be embarrassing.
Oh, that's true. Nance rolls out. He's not going to be able to get rid of the football. Sack made there by 87. Brandon Weaver.
And he loses his helmet.
Loses his helmet.
Okay.
He
They
just
were
tossed
just
the
they were
football.
just celebrating. Yeah.
No, don't get him out. No. We'll snap it. Here, come here. Get him out. We'll snap.
They don't want Bronx to take
Yeah.
a chance here to get hurt.
Yeah.
I'd say they're doing a direct snap to a running back.
Yep.
I'd say it's going to Adams since they're talking to him.
Yeah, we got some inside information on
we
this
got-
up here.
We have a little bit of insight going on here.
Yeah.
Bring another lineman. Just bring another lineman in. Put him on the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Yep. We can hear what's happening before it happens, folks.
Hey, they're going to snap it to the Dreamweaver. He makes it.
There goes
He's going
Weaver.
to run it.
Oh, he's making a cut. Oh,
Makes
he's coming
one man
back
miss.
this
He's
way,
coming
John.
back, and he's
Coming
got a
back.
big lane.
Oh,
If he can make another man miss.
There's that number 50, John. How many
Yep.
plays has that kid been on?
He has-
And we ain't got his
We
name.
don't have a name, and I hate
He
that.
deserves
for
some
that. I mean, yes,
recognition.
he has played great tonight.
We just don't have the kid's name. He's
Yeah,
been
just
in a
don't
lot
have-
of plays.
Unless that's not a 58. Now that might could that be an 8, Ryan?
We
Or
do
a
have
9? I think that play was made by 59. Chase and Maddox.
okay. I thought Weaver had the angle there on
I
him.
did
It was
too.
a nice play
and
to-
it was
yep.
a nice play. Just under 5 minutes left here
So
in the game.
folks at home, you didn't know what happened. The backup quarterback for Symmes Valley on the play before lost his helmet, had to come out of the game, so they did a direct snap to the running back on the play.
That's the Dreamweaver again, I think.
Nope, Adams.
And then Adams is
Oh,
running.
nice run, John.
He's in for the touchdown.
We could see a guy had him by his jersey on his back, and he just pulled out of it. So nice run there by Mason Adams. Good work. Well, John, this second unit here for the Vikings tonight is really looking good.
Looked very nice. Touchdown Symmes Valley with 4:15 left to go in the ball game. That makes it 46-0 as Miguel Fiera and the special teams will come out to kick the extra point.
And John, I know that's what you want to see as coaches too, right? You want to see the younger kids, get better. We know in some of the earlier games, blowout games, the second unit had their struggles when they got in there, but they've looked really good tonight.
I'd like to see what Miguel could do one night on a long field
Yep.
goal. Well, we got offsides on East. So they will have to they'll move it up there half the distance and kick her again.
Thought there was going to be some good games tonight, John, but really not really very many close games tonight, is there?
Well, no, sir. I don't have anything really updated here that looks like so far. Snap's good. Hold is little wobbly. It was a
Oh,
little
he
bit
got
below
it
snap,
in
but he
there.
got her in there.
Got it in there.
And that makes it 47-0 Symmes Valley with 3 minutes to go.
Colgrove, Dawson Bryant really pouring it on South Point, John. 44-7 now. I'm showing here.
Ironton 49, Fairland 7.
And Northwest, like you said, pouring it on Portsmouth West now. They're up 36-13. So
Beaver Eastern 42, Notre Dame 0.
Yeah.
Raceland 55, Fairview 6.
the Beaver Eastern now.
That locked it up.
They still have to play South Gallia, I think. I don't think they've played South Gallia yet. So I think the rest of it, well, I'll look it up. I'll tell you for sure.
You find out.
Yeah, I'll find that out. I can find that real quick.
Portsmouth 41, Rock Hill 7.
Wow, that is the shocker of
Yeah.
the week for me.
Mhm.
That's the shocker of the week. I know people out there at the Hill will be.
This shocks me more. Northwest 36, Portsmouth West 13.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of shocks me a little more.
it's shocking as well. Yeah, I agree.
What a ball game in Memphis tonight. The Megs Marauders 20, Memphis 20.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. I thought Megs would run away with that one. So let's see, Beaver Eastern here. Yeah, they play South Gallia, and then their last game's against Green. So
Okay.
next week they have South Gallia at home too. So you would think that was the game they'd have an advantage in, but South Gallia got a good squad. So
Number 2 there, Levi Boyd with a nice return. Bring it out to about the 31, maybe the 32, with a minute 40 left to go.
so you got two in Beaver Eastern's region in the playoffs. You got two teams. You got Marion Stein, Marion Local, and St. Henry also in their region. And St. Henry, I believe, yeah, they lost to Marion Stein, Marion Local by a touchdown. So they're a good squad
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
going to be a difficult run in the playoffs there um, for the Eagles, even though they have a tremendous squad this year, and we saw that firsthand last week. So it'll be interesting to see. Symmes Valley not going to gain a lot of points from winning this game this week, but if they could come out with a win next week, I think they would, rack up quite a few points and then
Yes.
play South Gallia the following week. So
And that's next 2 weeks will be a lot of points
yeah,
and just mean a lot going into the playoffs, whether you get a home game or not.
yeah, yep.
We're under a minute left here.
I think that could be the last
Bryant.
play, John. It just when that clock goes to running, don't take long
It
for
does
the
not
second
take
half to go by.
does not take a long time.
Hmm.
Gain of about 1. And it looks like, yes, it looks like that'll be it. And they will shake hands as the Vikings move to 7-1 with a 47-0 win over the Syotoville Community Portsmouth East Tartans.
And good for Symmes Valley taking care of business tonight. Tough game last week. You got two games that you got to play well to win. Very winnable games left, and then you're looking forward to the playoffs, right? And every week in the playoffs, you got to be on top of your game.
Yes.
Especially now, they've cut it back down to 12 teams now, so it won't be like it's been the last few years. So, but again, great season for Coach Ferguson and his guys. They should hold their heads up high and get out there and get them ready to play next week.
Yeah, and coming out here tonight, like you said, taking care of business, uh, and doing it in what I thought was a respectful way, and like we said, East come out. I mean, they
Yeah, yeah,
great
give them
effort.
credit. Yeah.
Credit to this coaching staff and these young men. It's a
Hmm.
tough season. We've been through it.
Yeah, we've been
I
there.
mean, we've been there.
Yeah.
It is not easy to do. So,
Yeah.
kudos to them.
Yeah.
And Symmes Valley moves to 7-1, and we'll be back here next week to have Notre Dame coming out here to the Valley.
Yeah, big game next week. Be senior night too. And we can't encourage people enough. Come out here and support these kids. Support those two senior boys. I know we've seen the interviews on TV, most of you now, with Tucker Ross and Andy Stroud. They're both great kids. They've had a tough 3 years, but they've had a great senior year here at Symmes Valley. So tomorrow night could be their last home game. It'll be their last regular season home game
Yes,
for sure.
sure.
Mhm.
For sure. And hopefully, like I say, hopefully it won't be their last home game. Hopefully we'll get that home playoff game, and we'll see what happens from there. So, final score, Symmes Valley 47, East 0, as the Vikings go to 7-1, host Notre Dame at home next week. Ryan, you got anything else?
That's all I got, John. I'm good.
All right. For John Sharp, that's me, and Ryan Wilson, as always, right here with me. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Godspeed.